Each of you sitting before me this evening has a vision. It may not be completely clear yet, but I'm sure you have been doing some daydreaming. Of course, not during any of your class time. You have demonstrated that you understand that hard work is necessary, or you wouldn't be sitting before us here tonight. At one time or another in the last 4 or 5 years, I suspect you found yourself at a crossroads. At that critical time, with the assistance of your family and your friends, you made the decision to pursue your vision of graduating from high school. And along your journey toward that goal, you no doubt encountered difficult situations and obstacles. What you all have in common is that you worked hard and got through those difficult situations. And now, here this evening, we will publicly recognize your vision and hard work. Clearly, they have paid off. With this milestone in your life is certainly an important one. I encourage you to set your vision on those next set of goals. And you know that in order to achieve your goals, you will once again have to work very hard. That's just the way life works. Unfortunately, it isn't always easy. Our future is full of goals, obstacles, challenges, and hard work. It's a never-ending cycle. Wherever your future takes you, and regardless of the goals that you set, always remember that having a vision, a clear vision, and working hard will continue to make you successful. I am proud of each of you for what you have done to accomplish graduating from high school, and I'm very proud of the Davison Alternative High School in general. On behalf of the Board of Education, administration, and staff of the Davison Community Schools, I offer you my very best wishes for a bright, successful, and enjoyable future. Congratulations to all of you.
Good evening and welcome to all of our proud parents, family members, and special friends of our graduating seniors. It's great to see so many of you out here in support of our graduates tonight. Having representatives from the senior class speak at graduation has been a long-standing tradition at DAE. It is with pride tonight that I ask our first class of 2012 student speaker to come forward, Derek Schnittker.
Good evening. I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight. We did it. Congratulations, graduating class 2012. I personally need to thank my family, my mom, my stepdad, my grandparents, surprise by the way, and all the friends that I've surrounded myself with over the years. It makes up my entire support group. To me, that can make all the difference, having a good support group. And for some of us, it's not always an option. But I've come to find that there is one group that we all have in common and that will always be there. That's the group over here to my left. The staff at DAE goes above and beyond for us students every day. Here we can establish a deeper connection, not one that's just based on homework and punishment, but caring and understanding, and yes, some constructive criticism. They care about our education, but just as much our personal lives, where many of us have struggles. I have seen these struggles hurt the teachers and staff sometimes more than it hurts the students. And that kind of connection is just non-existent in some places. And seriously, I wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for you. I came to the alternative back when there was a middle school program at the building. It's about 6 years ago. Most of the staff has watched me grow and mature into what stands before you today. Through good and bad. I used to be a freshman. In the middle school, I was much more concerned with my social life than I was my schooling. One day, I got called into the counselor's office and given a choice. I could either go to the alternative, pass the year, or repeat the grade over again. The choice was pretty obvious because I didn't want to be away from everyone longer than I had to. The school had set me up for success. By keeping organized and dedicated, I accomplished the goals that I set out for myself. I made plenty of friends along the way. I couldn't wait to leave the alternative at first and come to the high school, but once I was presented with the option, I didn't want to. The upperclassmen and staff had become like a family. I stayed at the alternative and was granted the opportunity to go over to the high school 1 hour a day and participate in the orchestra. You're the best, by the way. As I gained seniority in the school, I didn't look at the underclassmen like I was looked at. I didn't try to help. I didn't want to get to know them, didn't want to welcome them. I watched my role models leave bit by bit every year across this very stage. Soon, I was back into my old habits, failing classes, sometimes not even showing up. In my time here, needing only 23 credits to graduate, I've attempted 38 credits. It hurts a little when your mistakes get put into perspective like that. I could be well on my way to earning my bachelor's degree. Coming into this year, I knew I'd have to change something. I tried to be a positive role model and go above and beyond for the people that did the same for me. I've accomplished my goals. I scored very well on my ACT, I acquired my community service cords, and I'm standing up here in front of all of you today. I'm up here showing my gratitude for the amazing people around me. Gratitude for those who didn't give up on me when I felt lost to myself, but instead pushed me to be outstanding. Each and every one of you in this room has benefited and changed our lives in one way or another. And on behalf of all of us, thank you. It means more than you can imagine. My fellow seniors, with our success comes another challenge. College lies just right around the corner, along with the rest of the world. I intend to go to Mott for 2 years and transfer to MSU for my music major. I'd like to live out as an instrument technician, combining my musical and mechanical aptitudes in order to support family, home, the dream. As we step out into the unknown, let us take with us everything we've learned. Let's grow from overcoming our most difficult of challenges. May we take our skills and our leadership and apply them to whatever it is we want to pursue. With all the doubts people have about us being alternative students, let's take this "I told you so" and use it as an example to show that we can repeat our victory wherever we want. I look out into the eyes of my seniors and confirm that we have the capability to do something great. Personally, I intend to let nothing stand in my way. I encourage you all to do the same, and I'm confident you will. So let's do it. Let's go be everything we know we can be. Let's understand that our walk across this stage is only the beginning of our rises to the top. Let's show the world how we made it here in the first place. Fellow graduates, our time is now. We have done it together. And I can't think of a better group to be sharing the moment with. In closing, take away from today what you will, but never forget it, because we did it, guys. Davison Alternative Education, class of 2012, congratulations again on the first of many victories to come.
What's that old slogan? You've come a long way, baby. Woo. Thank you, Derek. Our second speaker representing the class of 2012 tonight is a very gifted young lady, Tiffany Riffey. Would you please come forward?
Welcome, everyone. First, I would like to congratulate the DAE class of 2012. We made it. It has been a long, hard journey to get where we are today. Nevertheless, it's been very much worth it. I would like to give special thanks to my parents, Linda and Robert Freeman, for pushing me as hard as they could and showing me the importance of a good education. I would also like to give thanks to all the teachers and staff at DAE for helping me with all of my struggles. Whether they be school-related or personal, they would always help me get through. Unfortunately, school has not always been my main focus in life. In the middle of my 8th grade school year, my family and I moved from Ypsilanti, Michigan to Davison, Michigan. It was quite a change for me to move so far away from all of my friends during my last year of middle school. The thought of having to go to school with all new people angered me. I began skipping school whenever I had the chance to stay home and avoid everything. Due to my horrible attendance, I began to fall behind in school, which led to failure in several classes. I was then placed at DAE my freshman year of high school. At first, I was very unhappy with this decision. I believed that I would miss out on the whole high school experience, but I soon learned that DAE was much better than any ordinary high school. All teachers, staff, and students were much closer in many ways. DAE was like my second family. It became very reassuring to know that I had so many people there for me to help and guide me through any situation. The teachers at DAE care so much about seeing their students succeed that they will go to any extent for it to happen. I, along with many other students who've attended DAE, know this to be a fact. Numerous times the teachers have put aside their personal time to stay after school to help me and many other students understand the work. This was not because they had to, but because they care and chose to stay and help. As I look back on my past 4 years at DAE, I think about the person I was as a freshman and the person I've become today. When I was a freshman, I was very naive and lacked self-confidence. Now, I'm graduating with plenty of confidence and lots of knowledge. This gives me determination to earn a college degree. As for my future plans, I will be attending Mott Community College this coming fall. Here, I will be studying basic classes. Thanks to the teachings of Mrs. Leach in the School to Work class, I have a much better understanding about the medical field, which consists of many career opportunities I have in mind. I plan to explore my interests this summer in hopes to weigh out these career options. While my career is still yet to be decided, I will be well on my way to a college education. I would like to encourage each of my fellow graduates in the class of 2012 to follow your dreams no matter how hard they may seem to achieve. You have made it this far, and I believe you are all capable of accomplishing so many more great things in life. I leave you with this thought from E.E. Cummings. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Think about that. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Be brave, be courageous, go out and conquer the world. Again, congratulations, class of 2012. I will miss you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for your words of wisdom. Another standing tradition for our graduation ceremony is to have a staff representative speak to the graduating class. This year's staff speaker is unconditionally dedicated to the students at DAE. Quite honestly, this graduating class would be have far fewer students graduating if it wasn't for this individual. And you folks sitting out there with your caps and gowns on know who you are. Students like to repeat this teacher's famous last words. I believe it goes something like this. Are you out of your ever-loving mind? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you our magnificent math teacher, Nicole Getz.
Can you see me? I don't think this thing comes off. Can you see me now? I just want to say something before I have this whole speech planned. However, I did get a call tonight from 3 graduates who informed me that they were not going to be on time to graduation because they went to Chicago today, and I freaked out. I'm like, are you ever loving kidding me? However, they're here. Thank you. I'm glad you want to make my life miserable on your last day. Thanks. Good evening, graduates, family, and friends. Ms. Stalker has a message for you guys. She wants you to take your hats off. Just kidding. You guys didn't think that was funny? Okay. Most of you came into DAE not sure where your life was headed. And let me tell you, some of you took a lot longer to figure it out than I had hoped. But you made it. I have worked at DAE for 12 years, and each year it is my privilege to watch you grow to your fullest potential. My favorite part of my job is making relationships with all of you. I know that when I'm standing up teaching you math, you think she loves math so much this has to be the best part of her job. It definitely is not. The best part of my job is talking to you every day about all the things that you have goals to do, all your accomplishments. The hard part, as soon as you pull your lives together and you start to buy in to getting an education and following your dreams, then you leave us. And then we're back to square one with freshmen. I also had the pleasure this year of being senior class sponsor along with Ms. Stalker. As I say that, I know that some of the graduates wouldn't agree that it was such a pleasure that I was always up in your business all the time. But aren't you glad I was in your business now that you're sitting here graduating? I know you got sick of hearing me say, "Are you ever loving kidding me?" But aren't you glad I say it now? Things to remember. First hour. I think I called someone every single morning, first hour, to get them there. Randy. Garen. Tyler. Things to remember. Trig. I know you guys love Trig. Senior prank. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the seniors' last day, they had Officer Urich come over and bring them into the building like they were skipping and being naughty. And Miss Kinkle had no idea, so the prank was on her. So my first hour seniors all sat in my room and we're all waiting like this. Like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be so, I said, she's not having a good week, it's not gonna be good. And so then I went in the office to check. So, and all the seniors were waiting. I'm like, I think she slammed her hand against the wall. She was so mad. So the boys were almost scared. They almost didn't want to go on with it, I know. But she thought it was funny at the end. I think she got a little teary-eyed. Senior exit projects. You all were so scared and so worried, and you found out it wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be, right? One thing that I want to share with you guys, the last day that the seniors had, I watched something that I wait for as a teacher and I was so proud of. Our senior class pulled together and helped a certain individual student with something that he needed. And I watched them come together as a group and as a team and as friends. And you all know what that is. And I truly, it was a privilege for me to watch that happen. So it was like the best thing that happened all year. So I want to say that was my thing to remember. You also realized that you could do this. I think when you first entered our school, you didn't think you could do this. And you did it. My advice to you, get an alarm clock. Randy, Garen, Tyler. Don't stand on the sidelines of life. Get in the game. Don't watch your life pass you by. You can do anything you put your mind to. I know that people have preconceived notions about what alternative ed is and what you are as students. And by sitting here today with your caps and gowns on, you just proved them wrong. in closing, I would like to say that the most important part of your life is your journey, and I want you to enjoy every single bit of it. Congratulations.
Wow. I hate to follow you. But we are on to some very exciting awards tonight. And that's for valedictorian and salutatorian. Earning the highest academic honor in the class of 2012 represents a tremendous amount of dedication, commitment, and hard work. This young lady has overcome many challenges and juggled many priorities in her life, including being a very loving teen mom. Through thick and thin, she remains steadfast and focused. It is with great pride that we honor our valedictorian for the class of 2012, Jessica Raybon. Please come forward. Jessica plans to attend Statzenberger College to study hemodialysis and then plans to go on and pursue a nursing degree. Earning the honor of salutatorian of the class of 2012 is another very accomplished young lady. Her perseverance, diligence, and hard work, and maybe her bright smile as well, bring her to the stage tonight. Would salutatorian Kirsty Potasic please come forward? Kirsty plans to continue her education at Mott Community College. She has a passion for working with animals, but also has a strong interest in teaching. Best of luck to you, Kirsty. Next, we have a group of 8 students who have earned gold honor cords. To be the recipient of an honor cord, a student must earn the cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or higher. Would the following students please stand and face the audience to be recognized? And audience, I'll ask that you please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Jessica Raybon, Kirsty Potasic, Takitha Plank, Patricia Lake, Elizabeth Warren, Brandy Belbeck, Chelsea Christie, Nicholas Vitanowski. I think that was close. Ladies and gentlemen, our gold honor cords for 2012. Thank you, thank you. To announce our next awards is Guidance Counselor for DAE, Jennifer Thomas.
Good evening, everyone. The Community Service Award recognizes a student who has volunteered and done community service for at least 120 hours throughout their high school careers. Students are given white cords to wear during our graduation ceremony, and we have one student this year who has earned the Community Service Award with many of his hours spent helping our office staff at DAE. Derek Schnittiger, will you please come forward to be recognized? A very special part of graduation is the presentation of college scholarships, and I am happy to announce that 7 organizations will be presenting scholarships to our DAE graduates this evening. Tonight, these organizations are presenting much appreciated financial assistance so that our students will be able to further their education. Baker College, Mott Community College, the Davison Area Chamber of Commerce, and the Larry Liskey Memorial Scholarship are scholarships that are offered specifically to our DAE students. This year is a very exciting time for these students as these awards are being revealed to the winners for the first time this evening. Our first presenter this evening, representing Baker College, is Gary Campione.
I had no idea this was a surprise, so this is kind of fun. There should be a drum roll. Anybody down there, please? Okay. What exciting time graduation is. Congratulations to you all. On behalf of Baker College, I'm awarding 2 scholarships tonight. They're both for half-off tuition for 2 years. So approximate total cost about $8,000, $4,000 a year approximately. So with that being said, the first scholarship award winner, little suspense, thank you, Nicole Rancourt. Nicole? Please come up. Should I come to you? Is she leaving? Great, yes. And while Nicole is making her way up, Carl Curtis, if you would please join her on the stage.
Representing Mott Community College this evening, we have Mr. Al Perry.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2012. I'm here on behalf of Mott Community College, the Board of Trustees, to award the Mott Community College Trustees Leadership Scholarship. It's the most prestigious scholarship that we offer at Mott Community College. We offer it to students that show academic excellence and leadership outside of the community, their high school community, that is. This year, I'm proud to announce that the Trustees Leadership Scholarship recipient from the DAE is Chelsea Christie.
The next scholarship being awarded this evening is the Larry Liskey Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship, worth $750, recognizes a senior who possesses special qualities that demonstrate his potential to succeed in college and beyond. The student has to be committed to attending college in Genesee County and has to have completed at least 120 hours of community service work. I am pleased to announce that this year's Larry Liskey Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Derek Schnedeker. The next scholarship that is being presented this evening is the Michigan School Counselor Association Scholarship. To be considered for this scholarship, applicants were required to write an essay about how a school guidance counselor has helped them live, learn, and work. This scholarship has special meaning for me, not only because our DAE student was chosen out of applicants from all over the state of Michigan, but also because she wrote her essay about her wonderful counselor at DAE, me. This year, the Michigan School Counselor Association Scholarship, worth $1,000, has been awarded to Jessica Raybon. Our next scholarship to be awarded this evening is from the Davison Area Chamber of Commerce and will be presented by Lynn Whitson.
I'm not going to come around, but you may not be able to see me either. I just want to say how awesome it is that last year and the several years prior we had 3 scholarships, and this year we've got 7, so that's phenomenal. I work very closely with the Davison Chamber of Commerce. We would like to extend our good wishes to all of the graduates, but also to the families, because we know it's often a family affair. The Davison Area Chamber of Commerce hosts an auction in November. We ask all of the members and merchants in Davison to donate baskets. Then we make them come back and bid on them. So we raised over $3,000 this year. We were able to give 4 scholarships to the high school, and we always reserve one for our favorites, the Davison Alternative. We have a young lady who credits her parents for keeping her motivated to go somewhere in life. I think all of us parents can say we've tried that. She's graduated a trimester early. Her teachers credit her with being very driven and very strong in leadership. She'd like to own her own company. She's going to study cosmetology at MCC in the fall. Sydney Fry.
Congratulations, Sydney. The next scholarship to be awarded is the Jean Barth Seroptimus Club Award, and it will be presented by Cindy Nichols.
Thank you and congratulations. Well, we had 61 applicants for our scholarships this year. And we sat around the table and we said, And then I'm going, you know. So we only had enough money for one. So, but we had 2 applicants. So we all, as an organization, pitched in and gave our own money so we could get another scholarship for the alternative ed. So, and this scholarship goes, and it goes to Jessica Raybon.
Jessica, don't go too far. There is one more scholarship to award this evening. The Beatty Brahms Vocational Scholarship is offered in memory of Dwayne R. Beatty and Lola J. Brahm. It is awarded to a student in whom teachers see some special quality that can be further developed through higher education. This scholarship, in the amount of $500, has also been awarded to Jessica Raybon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of these organizations for their generosity this evening, and please help me congratulate all of our scholarship recipients.
Wow, thank you. Thank you again, and congratulations to our scholarship winners. May they serve you well as you further your education, go out into our exciting new world. As we prepare to present to you the candidates for graduation, I want to briefly share some reflections and highlights of the DAE class of 2012. This group is a unique and amazing group of young adults. As one student stated, it is the granddaddiest class of all classes. This class of students outranked many area traditional high schools on their MME and ACT tests. Nearly 70% of our graduating class plans to further their education at one of the local area colleges or universities in the following career fields. The number one field of interest is the medical occupations area, followed by graphic, computer and gaming design, cosmetology, teaching, law enforcement and human services, building trades, culinary arts, and vet medicine. We also have two students who have chosen to honorably represent our country through the military. 10 seniors participated in our ACES community mentoring program. Several of our graduates served as ambassadors for new students coming to DAE. Others have served on the Principal Student Advisory Council, offering their suggestions and ideas for program improvement. 3 of our students juggled being a teen parent with the completion of high school. And every graduate had the opportunity to attend a field trip to an area college every year they were in attendance. This is the first class to participate in the LifeSmart state competition where they finished 3rd place. It was not uncommon to see many students donating blood for the Red Cross blood drives held here at Davison High School. And how about the annual Christmas dinner? Didn't you love it? And the annual field day competitions. Oh yeah, and let's talk about that penny war. I do believe that it was a setup and someone was holding out. Mr. Wilson, a stalker. Didn't you guys love those late start Wednesdays when all your staff was here early, bright and early, and you guys were sleeping? Remember the fun times. Remember the fun time at Sagano's after that grueling MME testing. Oh, did I mention the 4 pranksters of the senior class? I would like to call out their names and make them stand up and face the audience for penance. Oh wait, if you just look at their faces right now, they are candy apple red. I do have to admit, it takes a lot to get me, and they got me good. This group of young adults is very genuine. They're very kind-hearted, and yes, they are a humorous group that we truly feel blessed to have been able to get to know over the years. Okay, grads, just for a minute, I need to take you back to your childhood days. Remember the Teletubbies? Barney, Bob the Builder, Toy Story, loving recess and playing flashlight tag. How about reading Cat in the Hat or Green Eggs and Ham? Yes, good old Dr. Seuss was always a great read. And as you graduate, he still has a grand message to share. So tonight I offer you some Seuss wisdom from his book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. So I ask that you listen as the story is read, because there's a new message to keep inside your head. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head and you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down the streets, you'll look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down that not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. So in that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. Oh, the places you'll go. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you, and we know. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch and your gang will fly on and you'll be left in a lurch. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find that bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, 'cause you know what? You're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there is fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go. Though the weather be foul, on you will go. Though your enemies prowl, on you will go. Though the hawk and crocs howl, on and on you will hike. And I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life is a juggling act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kids, you'll move mountains. Be your name Garen or Jacob, Dana or Cody, Courtney or Hannah, Chelsea or Carl, Patricia or Ashley, Sierra or Katie, Taylor or Adam, Alan or Tyler, Jesse or Brandy, Caitlin or Faith, Wade or Jessica, Chad or Jordan, Erica or Tiana, Liz or Tiffany, Kyle or Nick, Sydney or Brandon, Mike or Adam, Austin or Steven. If your name is Randy or something like that, more dandy, like Gabriel or Zachary, Aiden or Nicole, Shy or Kara, Takitha or Kirsty, Adrian or Danny, Neela or Derek. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. To the DAE class of 2012, know you can believe, know that you can, and you will move mountains. Be honest, live your life with integrity, be responsible, and give 100% at whatever you do. And as all of you know, never, never, never give up. Enjoy this next chapter of your life, and to remember your journey, and for a wish of good luck, each of you will be receiving a copy of Dr. Seuss, All the Places You'll Go. I don't know why you guys are making me so emotional tonight. I've been so good. You're so ornery. At this time, I'd like the DAE candidates for graduation to please rise and turn and face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the candidates for graduation.
Derek Ryan Schnicker. Dana Ray Kais. Jessica Ann Raybon. Kirsty Potasic. Hannah Kathleen Bruff. Neela Ward. Nicholas Bitanovsky. Adam Thomas Kelsey. Courtney Jean Loop. Tiffany Louise Riffey. Zachary Payan. Cody J. Hollifield. Kyle Walter Salmon. Faith Ann Birdsall. Jacob Job. Alan Kazarowski. Takitha Marie Plank. Courtney Renee Harmon. Wade Briggs. Courtney Elizabeth Carter. Patricia E. Lake. Shai Ilowski. Brandon Hitz. Chelsea Ann Christie. Carl E. Curtis. Chelsea Pauline Johnson. Kara Ann Knapp. Liz Warren. Sierra Crystal Tadonio. Brandy Lee Belbeck. Stephen Lee Moss. Chad Everett. Sydney Michelle Fry. Garen Nicholas Jackson. Randy Weiss. Tyler Vaughn O'Brien. Nicole Rancor. Caitlin Berry. Gabrielle Todoro. Austin Jeffrey Morgan. Jordan William Green. Jesse Joseph Michael Ballard. Danny James Bleat. Aiden Nicole Schwartz. Taylor J. James.
Congratulations, graduates. May each of you go off to great places. As we wind down tonight, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank some different people who assisted us with tonight's ceremony. Our Board of Education members, Mr. Finkbeiner, Mr. McGlashan, Mr. Theodoroff, Superintendent Eric Liskey, Assistant Superintendent Kevin Brown, Pastor Steyer, and a special thank you to the administrators here this evening. For the first time ever, we have representation from every building in Davison Community Schools. And most of you have gone through their elementaries, middle schools, or intermediate schools, or even at the high school for a bit, so we certainly appreciate their attendance tonight. Thank you. And to the beautiful music supplied to us by the DHS Student Orchestra under the direction of conductor, Mr. Schuster. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention two amazing ladies who are my right and left arms, Mrs. Brandis and Mrs. Swain, the DAE secretaries. I would also like to thank our ACES community mentors. These community mentors supported 10 of our seniors and came and visited them weekly, helped them to attain their goals, and helped them to stay on track. It was a journey, and if any of the mentors are here tonight, would you please stand to be recognized? The ACES mentors, if you're in the audience, I know we have one on stage, please stand to be recognized. And the DAE staff. As you heard tonight, the real difference at DAE is the relationship that the staff builds with our students. The students graduating tonight are a true testament of their work. On behalf of the whole entire class of 2012 at DAE, I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for caring, for teaching, for consoling, for encouraging, for believing in our students. If our graduates were mountains, you have certainly helped move them, and without heavy equipment most of the time. Thank you. Before I present to you the class of 2012, I would like the 2012 graduates to please stand up and turn and face the audience. Graduates, we know that you did not make this evening totally by yourself. It's been a journey. You are surrounded tonight by parents, relatives, and special friends that have encouraged you, loved you, believed in you, supported you, and maybe even scolded you somewhere along the way. Please take this opportunity to thank those special people that have been your support system over the last 18 or 19 years. Let's give them a big round of applause, graduates. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, it is my privilege and my honor to present to you the Davison Alternative High School class of 2012. You may turn your tassels. Please stand as they exit the auditorium.